Hey everybody, this is Lee Roth with the Dean King Training Institute, and we're coming out to you today. We've got 4 graduating students that are leaving from us today after at least a 2-week program. But this interview, I'm super excited and just absolutely blown away because for the first time, because I had an empty seat, because James Ramirez is not here today. He's actually in Las Vegas for the NADA convention. They went out there today for that, but I'm super excited because I had an open seat and I could not think of a better person to fill that seat than the one and only Miss Cher O'Neill, our admissions director.
Well, thank you, Lee.
My pleasure.
This. Be alone.
No, absolutely. But no, for those of y'all that don't know, Cher's the admissions director at the Dean King, and I can't say enough that she bails me out of situations on a regular basis, but she is genuinely the go-to around here. She is unequivocally one of the backbones that keeps this place up and running, and especially for all of our students, whether you're a veteran or a technician or somebody, one of our students that just comes in under their own self-pay, she is their go-to. She is also the main liaison. Her and Michelle are the main liaison for the our veterans that we train as far as the post 9/11 and the voc rehab programs. So if you all ever need anything, if you got any questions about that, and we'll put the numbers up here and Cher and Michelle's emails on the bottom of the video, this is the lady you need to talk to, in all seriousness. She is incredible and will absolutely get everything taken care of for you that you need done. So with that being said,
Thanks for having me up.
Well, my pleasure. Thank you so much for me being able to talk you into doing this. So these 4 gentlemen that we have sitting here with us today, 2 of y'all are from Honda dealerships that we're training you for, those particular dealers. 2 of you came in from the outside. Who's the 2 gentlemen's? And let me preface this for a second because I'm a little off my game today because I just flew in yesterday evening, so I literally met these guys last night for like 5 minutes, and I've been working with them so far throughout today. But I haven't been here for the last 2 weeks, at least the last 2 weeks with these guys like Sal and James have been here to work with y'all. So I'm still trying to catch your names exactly and remembering, okay, I know you're from Honda, I know you're from Mississippi, but it's like, I'm trying to remember all these different scenarios. So who's from Honda?
I'm from Honda.
Okay. And so if y'all introduce yourself and what Honda store are you from?
My name is Derek, and I'm from New Jersey, DCH Honda in Paramus, New Jersey. As you said, I've never done PDR before, and it's my first time, and I really learned a lot pushing dents and in a way that this school is one-on-one with the instructor. And I really liked it, especially with Lee paying attention to detail, and James, Sal. They're really great people here.
Great. So what were you doing at the dealership prior to coming?
I was a technician mechanic.
Okay.
So I never touch any dent. I don't know nothing about
So
it.
you've got automotive experience as far as mechanic goes, but you got no paint and body experience or PDR experience.
Nothing.
Nice transition.
Yeah.
Great.
And
Kenny?
I'm Kenny, yeah. So I work with Derek, and I've been a service technician for a year and a half, 2 years. But I've never done any body work or like anything like with dents. This is the first time I ever done this, so it was an interesting experience.
Awesome. How do you feel like it's gone for you so far?
Well, I had to learn a lot because like coming from 0 to now, but those 2 weeks really like from 0 to like 100, like it was like wow. I learned a lot in that 2 weeks, and I'm glad that I did this training.
Good. Awesome. You, sir?
My name is Ahmad, and I'm from Bay Area. I work as a sales manager in a used dealership.
Okay.
Never done this PDR before. For the past 2 weeks, got a lot of good experience, and now I know how to fix a dent.
Good.
Yeah. Good experience.
And it keeps getting better from here. Just got to keep practicing, right?
Better and better. Having like Sal and James as an instructor, they're the best. So help a lot.
They are.
Great.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sir?
Michael Cars. I'm from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, Courtesy Ford, which there right now I'm a production manager, and I handle all of the parts for our body shop there. And I've done minor body work before years ago, but learned a new perspective on how metal works. Just my eyes are trained to see the movements now, which is in 2 weeks I didn't think that would be possible, but it's with Sal and James. It just showed me a whole new side of the way the
Good.
vehicles work.
Yeah. It's one of the things that we like to talk about and we emphasize about building that foundation and getting you started. And everybody always wants to ask us, how long does it take me to really learn it? How long is it going to take me to get good? How much money can I make? All these different questions. And one of the things that I consistently always tell everybody, and I kind of use an analogy, it's like, if you take a guitar course, you take 2 weeks of guitar lessons, you don't come out as a Stevie Ray Vaughan or Prince. It takes time. And the most important part of that is your drive and your perseverance to continue to practice and build on that foundation that we're establishing for you. And hopefully you do, and I'm sure you'll continue to grow and do great for the dealerships that y'all are in. So did your dealership send you, or did you come by yourself? Did you come on your own?
I came by my own.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, because obviously your dealerships set the training up for the three of y'all.
Yeah.
So you didn't have any decision-making process as far as where you were going. They just said, oh, you're going to Costa Mesa, California, you're going to Dinking, get going, let's go.
No, ours was really kind of like funny.
Yeah.
Because before my boss chose me and Kenny, he gave us like a model car. He said, take it home, do it. And I never done a model car before. So I constructed a model car, did my part. I said, oh Lord, I don't know what I was doing, but I use my imagination, do whatever I can. And I gave it to him. So a couple of weeks later, he said, hey, you won. Won what? So you won, you did a nice job. I said, really? So that's why it came about. He chose me and then he chose Kenny because of the detail that we were in that project. Wow. And Kenny is very detailed when it comes to repair car. He's very detailed what he does. And he knows me, I'm very detailed, I'm very picky guy that I want detail in my things. So that's why he chose us. So it's like a 5-month journey for them to send us to Dinking, because it was.
But there was a test.
It was a serious test.
I know y'all are looking at me right now like I got lobsters crawling out of my ears, and so is everybody that's going to be watching this here in a minute, because I know I've got this dumbfounded look on my face. But I got to meet your boss.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach out to him. I'm going to call him. So if you're watching this here in a little while, if you watch this, I'm calling you, because frankly, I think that was brilliant. I really do.
Yeah.
Because not only was that his way of determining your ability as far as your eye for detail and the things that you're capable of doing that weren't comfortable with doing to begin with.
Yeah.
So you being able to adapt to different things, but he was also able to figure out that once you set your mind to do it, and you didn't even know why you were doing it.
I didn't know. It just like.
You were probably going, what in God's name is he having me do?
No, I came from school in the afternoon. He come in the office. Here, what is this?
I think it's
and
great.
I saw the toy. I said, I'm too old for that. He said, I said, no. This is something that you need to build. He has engine and everything. I said, interesting. Because I'm a mechanic and I love engine.
Sure.
So I took it home and I saw all these parts. I turned on my cab and I told my daughter, I said, "This one's gonna be a hell."
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hold up. I gotta call you out for a second. Did your daughter help you build the model?
She didn't.
Okay.
She didn't. She didn't even help me out. But it took me like 2 weeks to figure it out how to put everything together.
Right.
Even though with the manual it was like kind of confusing and stuff.
So this was like a major model. This isn't like the old snap together a little plastic deal.
It was one of the biggest challenge I ever faced in life, that model. Because I gotta figure out where axle go, where shocks go, and they mini tiny one.
Wow.
And you have to take the magnifying glass and try to figure it out.
That's awesome.
I've never heard this one.
I haven't either. This one's a complete new one on me. I think it's great.
It's my boss. He just handled it and then find out that I was detailed. He was detailed, and he chose us to come to Dinking. And he said, hey, he gave me like 3 papers, 3 different schools, like 4. And he said, take it home. take it home. I don't know. I don't have no idea what this.
Right.
Take it home. So I say, YouTube their name. So I watched few stuff, and I watched. What struck me, I watched Lee video that was very detailed. So I was sitting down. I said, "Wow, hold on 1 minute. This guy's very detailed." So I start following Lee. Then I start following James. Then I learned PDR on my, just getting like a little theory and stuff. And I told my boss, I said, you know what, thinking. I went to the office. I said, thinking.
So inevitably, you did have a decision in the process, in that process of where you ended up, choosing to go.
Yeah.
Which a lot of guys in different dealership situations don't have that choice. They're just sent. So thank you very much, by the way. I appreciate that. So that's really cool. But I do want to get your boss's phone number from you because I'm going to call him because I think that was brilliant. I really do.
To share ideas with his worker, especially when he's interested in you.
Yeah.
He asks, hey, what do you think about this?
I like that.
That's awesome.
What is your
Good
idea
character.
about this?
That's
So
really
he
great.
add his, he take yours, and he build something out of it. It's not the type of person, oh, I send you to train. Nah. He knows, no. He want to see what you have here.
Nice,
Right.
nice.
That's one thing
right.
about him.
I like that.
So, well, thank you for sharing that. That is awesome. I'm completely taken back by that. I think it's great. I don't know that we can top that story here at all, but so, what caused the dealership to want you to be able to make the transition into PDR?
Well, I actually have been for a little over 2 years talking to Mike Boone. I actually decided that I wanted to do this.
Our head salesman, by the way, for those of you that don't know.
And it's taken 2 years for him to finally agree with me that the dealership could make a lot more profit if we were doing this in-house instead of
Sure.
subletting it out.
Absolutely.
Our dealer principal, his name's Todd also, and
Can't beat that.
He finally agreed to it about 6-8 months ago. And we were just getting the end of year things done, but I looked at 4 or 5 different schools, and 2 or 3 of them just never called back, and the other 2 were just same price, but like saying that, looking at some of the videos and seeing the detail that they were going through, and actually talking to Mike over 2 years.
Right.
Just the reassurance I had and the confidence that he had in
Good.
what they could do for us.
Good. Well, very good. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Absolutely.
You made it.
And so, what was your inevitable deciding factor?
Well, I started thinking about doing PDR when I had a small dent on my hood of my car. And I fixed that with using a fork, back of the fork. It was really funny. And the guy who does the PDR for us for the dealership, he told me, man, if you want to learn something, do it right, do it professional. So I started looking online, and I saw a lot of videos, and one of the nicest videos I saw from James, and of course, yours truly, it was really great, and I saw the reviews online, it was really good. And I said, this is my journey that's going to begin right now. So
Good.
that was the time when I talked to Blake, and yeah.
Awesome. Well, everybody from what I've seen, and like I said, I just really kind of swept into the mix this morning and kind of pulling y'all into the driveway to get you through the rest of your training today. Y'all have all progressed very, very well. You really have. I mean, I could easily see that everybody has really adapted to it very well, especially coming in this circumstances where I didn't know you from the beginning. I don't know any struggles that you had the first week, which everybody struggles. We all know that. I can't tap it down. I'm not pushing hard enough. I'm pushing too hard, whatever the case is. But y'all have done very, very well. Everybody's excelling in certain aspects. You got a little bit of work to do on certain things, but that's natural. That's normal. It is a trade. It's an art. It's a skill that we have to learn and build on every day. As long as I've been doing this, I assure you, every single time I push a dent, I learn something new about it. I look at it from the aspect of if I ever don't learn something for it, or if I close my mind enough that I'm not paying attention, I need to put the tools down. Because I've given up on the thought process of what I'm doing. So, congratulations to all 4 of
you.
y'all. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you spending the time with us. Of course, thank you very much, Sheriff, for joining us. I mean, because there's a lot of people out there that know who you are, but have never been able to put, have never been able to put the face to the name. And you do so much around here, and we greatly appreciate it. And
I love it.
that comes
I love
from
it.
everybody, not just me. But everybody out there, hook us up or look us up on Facebook, look us up on Instagram, thedeanking.com website. The 800 number is 1-800-304-3464. If you need anything at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can find me on Instagram, on Facebook. You can find James as well. We're always here for you. And as these guys know, they're all going to leave here with all of our business cards, my business card. You got my phone number, or you will have my phone number if you don't already have it. And anything you need, don't hesitate to reach out to one of us. We're always here for you from here on out.
Thank you.
Take care, guys. We'll see you soon. And happy Valentine's Day.